because Wild Turtle, I would say, went about 4 seconds too early, and it put everyone else on TSM out of position.
And Reginald is caught out completely, no mana. He's going to be able to get that speed buff up, taking a lot of damage. The 90 caliber net, he sidesteps past the Piltover Peacemaker. Mancloud now joins the party as Xmithy gets the slowdown. First blood picked up by Sona. Wild Turtle goes down. One in reply. Ignite is ticking. Mancloud manages to survive. The potion keeps his HP ticking away. A Yod one's dropped down to 10 HP as Xmithy will be able to get it with the red buff. And Reginald is in a lot of trouble. The flash from Bloodwater. 4-for-0. Vulcan go huge.
That was the best possible thing that could have happened for Vulcan, right? So safe on Caitlyn. Brilliant play.
Such a smart 90 caliber net, gets himself away, and that's the ultimate burn from Wild Turtle on that engage, and it just didn't work out. It wasn't stacked. They've jumped on Zuna. Crescendo's down. Wild Turtles were held in place as the Stand United lands. Dyrus flash taunts, holds Zuna in place. This is a complete tower dive. The Ignite's going to be enough as Bloodwater almost picks up his third kill of the game.
Jungle invades that are opened up. It's the lanes themselves that are being scared away by TSM. They have to be able to catch Xmithy here.
He's going to flash over the wall, carries on running. Reginald's got enough mana here. Going to move his movement speed up. And Xmithy slingshots to safety. Manages to get a channel. Mandatory Cloud's the one that's been knocked up in the air. That's a double knockup. He's flying for a year. The Ignite's ticking. The time bomb should be enough to close it out. And boom! Reginald picks up a kill. He even uses the... It's not going down particularly well. Dragon's up, but Xmithy's in trouble. Bomb is away. Ignite is now ticking. That should pop him into his passive. His Let's Bounce tries to get to safety, but they may just leave him as the sacrificial piece of flubber.
Wild Turtle wants to keep going because one kill for Dragon is not enough.
So Wild Turtle's going to jump in. That's a great crescendo. Locks him up, but it's not going to be enough. The bomb plus a couple more auto attacks secure a kill onto Zuna. All of a sudden, Bloodwater's now under focus. Stunned up under the tower. Solo mid. And it's just grouped in the mid lane. Stand United is available, so even though Dyrus is back, he can join at a moment's notice. Special's got his finger on the trigger and he's ready to go.
Ooh, Smithy doesn't quite get the initiation, but there's the crescendo.
So there's the Stand United coming in. Let's bounce is up. Wild Turtle dives back into the middle of everybody. Reginald's chrono shift is up. He finally does get proc. First kill is secured onto Xin Zhao before Annie drops in the background. The odd one's doing the best he can to run away while Dyrus is at full HP. Psycho said forced a flash before the time bomb pops on his head, blows him up in the air. Xmithy now turns his focus over to Dyra. Zuna has got 60% of his HP. He's been hardly touched. Reginald did come back to life thanks to his chrono shift, and he's gotten away, but a sloppy fight.
Gonna be trying to bear down on him, and Xin Zhao does really well against Vladimir in team fight or even skirmish scenarios. But X-Special getting caught out by Vulcan has to burn the ults.
Flashes away, Stand United comes down, and as soon as that shield popped up, Vulcan just backed off, so they're happy with that. A flash and Stand United.
TSM wants to go, though, because they have to go in 20 minutes.
Xmithy's available. The crescendo goes down. They get knocked back. Chrono Shift is going to bring Jarvan back to life as Wild Turtle will be the first victim of this team fight. The odd one gets exhausted. His damage is mitigated. He's going to be the second one to fall. The time bomb's on Xmithy, and he's brought it into his whole team. Vulcan take a lot of damage, but 2-for-0 trade, realizing a Stand United wasn't up.
And I'm going to level with you. That fight and this fight doesn't look good for TSM.
They're going to carry on chasing. The third kill goes down. Dyrus tried to throw himself in there. In the background, we see X-Special going down. They pick themselves up one. Dyrus will go down for his trouble. This is a 5-for-1 trade.
And it could be just another nail in the coffin for TSM.
Just in the driving seat, and they're not afraid of TSM at all.
And they're going to get Dyrus right now because Psycho Sid was pushing him back a little bit by himself, and now Dyrus in a whole lot of trouble.
Takes a lot of damage, gets knocked against the wall. Crescendo goes up. That's going to hold Dyrus in place. He will get chrono shifted up by Reginald, as Reginald will most likely be the first one to fall in this fight. It's actually going to be X-Special in the background. Odd one goes forward, trying to knock up Mancloud. In the background, Reginald's popped. Third kill of the game. Vulcan is just destroying everybody. That is the second ace within 3 minutes, and this is going to result in an inhibitor.
Right after the Baron, Vulcan goes and finds themselves another fight onto TSM Dyrus, and again, the rest of TSM comes down to try and help out in the situation, but once again, it backfired.
There's enough time on the clock and minions there for Vulcan to get onto the Nexus turrets. They decimate those turrets. They're onto the Nexus. GGs have been called in-game, and right now, Vulcan